Ignition sequence start. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to a new episode of Navigating 20s Pod with your host Jocelyn.
And it's Ethan.
Oh my god, hi everyone. It's been so long. I'm so sorry.
It's been so long, and we did this last time too.
Yeah.
But welcome back to another episode of Navigating 20s.
Yes.
This is the podcast where, we always get into it in a good way.
Yes.
We're navigating college, we're navigating our 20s, and we got a lot to discuss, as well as our media picks of the week. You guys already know.
Yes, and we are holding space for the people that. Wait, I was gonna say something.
Say it.
No, it's because I watched there was this video on Twitter where it was these MAGA people from January 6th. They were trying to drive their way to the Capitol, and they were singing like this MAGA music, and they're like MAGA, like it's like literally Donald Trump singing it. I'm like, okay, like y'all, like this is literally your god.
Was this like AI?
This is like literally your AI god.
And
basically they're like driving right, and they're like, God has cleared a path for us today, like it is so clear and so sunny outside, and then literally like seconds later they like crash,
and that's what they get.
Yeah,
that reminds me of that video where it was like, real women vote for Trump, hey, something like that, but it had a little beat. It had a little jingle to it. But we just want to take a second real quick to welcome you guys back. Thank you guys for still tuning in, our regular listeners. You guys know who you are. Shout out to y'all.
Right.
What's new since episode 6?
Well, holidays came around.
They came around.
I was gonna say, there's like the Thanksgiving episode, but we never did a Thanksgiving episode
it.
because it's still in the files right now as
it's
we
in
speak.
The vault.
And we may never actually release it, so
we may release a little
but
bit.
But we may
it.
release it because I need my friend Sarah to be heard
yes.
on her discourse.
We actually
over
have
Thanksgiving
guests this time.
Yeah, we did have guests.
But we never released that.
But we ended up not releasing it because it was 2 hours.
It was.
You know how long that is in editing, guys? Yeah. Like, we have to sit there it's sitting there for more than 2 hours. Editing episode down to an hour and 30 or an hour and 20.
And then when we recorded it, we had technical difficulties because it was
gosh.
a whole hour before we even got the microphones to work, just for us to figure out that the mute button was pressed.
Oh my gosh, yeah, no. That happened to us, I think, the first time too, so it's okay. This time we just gotta keep checking the mute buttons because that's literally just the problem. That's literally the problem.
It was a small, minute problem.
Yes, and then also we celebrated Ethan's birthday. Ethan's birthday was like 3 days ago.
And my birthday just passed. So we did have our we had Thanksgiving, we had Christmas, we had our other friend Sarah's birthday, and then
yes, we went to the gay club.
We did a whole lot. We
have so much. We did so much. But yes, we celebrated Ethan's birthday during our Christmas gift exchange with our friends and then our new added peers, I suppose. Saying I suppose when it's literally just like film. Yeah, but that's totally fine. Oh my god, talking on that, actually the Christmas gift exchange, we like did the exchange and everything, and then Ethan didn't know, but like we basically got him like a little like a cheesecake, and like we like put birthday candles on it, and like I got him like personal gifts because he got me personal gifts and he went big baller for me on my birthday. So I was like, okay, I need to go return the favor. And well, obviously everybody else got him something too, so it was a good night. It was nice.
It was really nice. I wasn't expecting it, and the way it kind of happened, we had finished off with the gift exchange, and Jocelyn had been asking me questions about like, which color tablecloth should we use? I'm like, I mean, it doesn't really matter, but if I have to choose, let's go with green. Like, she was just letting me choose little things throughout the night. So we finished the gift exchange, and all of a sudden, Las Mañanitas start playing, and I'm like. So we had music in the background. It starts playing.
You're like, whoa.
I was like, why the fuck why do we have birthday music playing? And then I look at Sarah, and she's like making eye contact with me, but then
she's trying not to.
No, she's trying not to like break the eye contact with me because she keeps looking behind me, and I look past my shoulder and I see you guys lighting the birthday cake, and I'm like, oh. That's what's happening.
They got me.
They got me. But it was really nice. It was sweet. You guys wrote really nice little messages on the cards that you guys wrote me.
Right, I want to read them.
Oh, you didn't read them?
No, I did not read them.
Oh, okay.
Because basically beforehand, because you went to go get the food, I was still finishing up the bouquet, and everybody was seeing me like I was huffing and puffing, like
no way,
like trying to like finish it on time.
Is that why you had me go get the food?
Yeah, I was like, please, Lord, don't let him come.
You set me
up. Don't let him come, please.
And I was trying to be the first one there.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll be there at 7, and then I got there like an hour later.
But yes, and I think I got him some really cool gifts. I mean, I don't want to be like that, but like I don't know. I just thought it was like really cute, and it was somewhat similar to what you got me too.
It was similar, and I didn't think about it like that, but yeah, you kind of did like match my energy in a way, which I appreciate in a friend. You know, that's really cool. So she got me the Brat Deluxe vinyl. And then through my Secret Santa, I got another vinyl, for a Lana vinyl, as well as a mug that actually said something along the lines of, be careful what you say, because you might end up in my podcast, which was really funny. I got a bottle of champagne, which I still haven't opened, but it's really eye-catching. It's blue, and I don't even know the brand. I got to try it out.
Yes, it was beautiful. I had such a great time at Total Winery.
Total
Winery and more. Guys,
yeah.
Do you guys know that they sell... Wait, can I even promote that? No. They sell really spicy drinks there, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
And they're actually really good, and they actually calm me down. Guys, I think I might need medication to, like, be normal one day. But if I have one of those, that basically works as my medication sometimes.
You know, I just seen a video on Twitter today. It was like a person with Parkinson's, and they tried weed for the first time, or it was like drops of marijuana, something, I don't know, but it was for like medical use, and he was like calm the fuck down, and I was like, wow.
Yeah,
what
like,
if I was medicated?
Yeah,
like for anxiety or something.
Like,
I would.
Like, what if I was medicated? Like, would life be like happiness and rainbows?
But I'm scared to find out.
Yeah, no, me too. I don't want to be dependent on medication, but sometimes I'm like, okay, like, can someone just give me like a little medical card in the future, and I will be slay.
Yeah, you know what?
I'll just be slay. Like, honestly, like, my family growing up, like, they said that, you know, smoking weed was like the worst thing that you could ever do, but like they still be drinking, and like they just came out with like new reports that it like causes cancer, and it like ages you like really crazy. Obviously, I've seen my grandpa did its works on him, right?
It's crazy because it's like in Latin communities they'll frown so hard upon like smoking, but it's like, hey, you turn 16, let's crack open a pack of a 12 pack, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like you'll drink with your parents, and it's so funny how I guess not the double standard, but it's interesting how the dynamic works.
And I'm not gonna come for the vape community. Not today. Not today,
because you'd be coming for me.
Yeah, and I'd be coming kind of for myself a little bit.
Why did I get caught? Why did my mom... I mean, she caught me before, but I hopped off of vaping. But I hopped back on, and then she seen it on my bed, and there was no point in lying. Like, I had to come clean right then and there. But she caught me. It was a little embarrassing, but it's okay, because we're past that barrier now. We're just that much closer.
Yes, you guys are that much close. I would love an ounce, maybe, of affection from my mother.
You know what? It'll happen.
Right.
In
Good
due
day.
Good day.
Good day sleeping on my mind. But yes, it was a very eventful Christmas. That was really fun. Mm-hmm. You know, when you left, I was talking with Adrian. Mm-hmm. And like, I think the other people, and they're like, you got so many things for your Secret Santa that we all basically look broke as fucking next to you.
Wait, because it was... Okay,
we were like, because everyone got like, you know, a couple like little gifts or like one big gift, and you over here came with this big ass basket. I'm like, damn, sure.
No, for real. But it's like, okay, I know I kind of did too much, but here's the thing: my Secret Santa was somebody that I didn't know, never met. I mean, I met them very briefly, but I was like, I don't want to give them a shitty present. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I had to ask my source, hey, what is so-and-so like? And they gave me a list of things, and I'm like, you know what?
You were like, everything on the list,
Everything on the list, actually. And it was like a $20 budget. I think I spent like $60 or something.
Girl.
You know what? I'm glad she enjoyed the gifts.
Because I was about to steal the EOS moisturizer from her basket.
And I've always wanted to try that. I heard somebody say that using that and like some shea butter.
Yeah, like
they're always like it
slayed.
gets you smelling good. Like you'll get licked up and all of this shit.
Yeah, I was like, wait, since it's like a $60 value, can I just grab some?
Can we gift share here?
I feel bad because sometimes like I feel like I will not spend money on myself, or like I will not like buy myself like good things, but when it comes to someone else, like I'll splurge.
And I think
like, that's not fair.
That's like my love language. I think like one of the 5 or 6. It's like quality time, but then gift giving is right up there for me. I don't know. I just like to.
Yes.
I just like to.
Yes, he loves to give.
Give.
He's a giver. He's a giver,
exactly.
but not in that context, guys. Not in that context. In any context, yes. Yes. Oh, we couldn't talk about the gay club.
So another one of the things that had happened over winter break in our second hiatus from the podcast, we had celebrated another one of our friends' birthdays, and they wanted to go to they wanted to do bar hopping, but specifically in like this neighborhood where we live, where there's like a prominent gay scene. So we bar hopped a couple of gay venues, and that was my first time doing it. I think that was all of our first.
That was all our first times.
I didn't know what to expect going into it, but it was cool for the first time.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, but now that I know what it's like, I think I can better prepare.
Yes, because we were either hanging out with the old gays or we were hanging out with the young gays that were predominantly white and wouldn't let us put like Latin music.
Yeah, that was crazy because we tried to request some music, and it's like, okay, I get it if you have a set list,
but that music was so like early 2010s. Like, okay, I love the vibe, but like, can we switch it up a little bit? Like, can we get a little Ice Spice or a little Bad Bunny up in here?
And it's like
that'd be great.
The floor wasn't even full, and y'all were doing too much.
Right, but we had men in cages, and I love that. So
I mean, ass cheeks showing and everything.
Oh my gosh, yeah, we literally
cages,
saw cheeks. It was nice, but why was that cover like $20?
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah,
that was actually insane. And then they were like, it's not even the rush hour yet. It's like it gets busy around 2 a.m. What?
Right.
We were there at like midnight, 1 or something like
that. Yes.
But then we went to go home and then just
we had a great time.
Yeah.
And then I passed out, and it
was a fun night.
Oh my god, yeah. The next morning, oh my gosh, I felt horrible. I was like, someone put me in a cage.
Fattest hangover, headache, migraine.
And we were still trying to go watch a movie.
We were still trying to do shit that day. Yeah.
Yeah, but then we went home. We're like, nah.
Yeah, I had a photo shoot that day.
Period. Oh, how did that go?
That was fun. We ended up ordering the pictures for my grandparents. We did one of me, my sister, my baby, nephew, cousin, whatever you want to call them. Both.
Yes.
We did one for my mom, and it was cool. It was me and all of our cousins. Everybody got like family portrait of the kids for their parents, so it was nice.
Oh,
and then
that's
we did
so beautiful.
one. Yeah, we did one of all the grandkids for our grandparents. It was cool.
I may not have kids, so I may not get portrait, but that would be great. Just have them in the picture and be like, oh, these are our godchildren. Basically.
We'll be the rich godparents.
Yeah, we'll be the rich godparents.
To the kids.
Yeah, because me and Ethan, well, in hypothetical, we could be in a lavender marriage. Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But if that doesn't work, then I'll just be with a straight man, I guess.
Wait, I can't make any promises because I did this in high school.
Yeah, you promised a lot of lavender marriages to a lot of women. A lot of them are still waiting.
It's still waiting. It's starting to catch up to me because it's 2025 now. And if I don't get settled down, I'm going to be in a polyamorous marriage with multiple
women. Yes, multiple women.
The king and his many wives.
So how was the end of your semester, and how was navigating your semester like in general?
Yeah, this semester was actually a really, really, really busy one. When you're going into college, all of your advisors and all of the people who have experience within the college system kind of say that you make a sacrifice once you go, whether that be work, financial life, or just like your social life or your academics, if that's going to be the sacrifice in college, you know what I mean?
Or all of them at the same time. Or all of them
at the same time, which has happened to me before. But this semester really was like my social cutoff, just really trying to lock in. And it was the busiest semester I've had. I did 19 credits. I had an internship, 2 jobs, and I came out on the other side victorious, I guess you could say. This is my
Let's
strongest.
Give it up to a babe.
Thank you. This was my strongest academic semester here, and I don't know. I definitely feel like, okay, I need to give myself a pat on the back, but knowing that the next semester is about to start, I'm ready to hit the ground running and just like, get this degree. And not to say like I'm starting to experience like senioritis, but I kind of am ready to get up out of here just so I can move on to the next chapter, I guess you could say. The semester ended off well. It was a busy one, but we made it out the other side.
Yes, period, babe. I'm so proud of you because, oh my God, I was doing 18 credits and I wanted to die every single day. And then, I had my own part-time job, but, in my part-time job, I'm working, like, 11 hours a day at, like, on weekends, and it's just like, okay, where is my freedom?
Right.
And it's, like, the whole thing with, like, sacrificing, too. Like, the advisors, they tell you, like, you're gonna have to sacrifice something, but I didn't know that I'd have to sacrifice, like, my entire being. Guys, did y'all even know? Literally, like, in the middle of November, like, I was in the hospital because of how much stress my heart was under.
Why did I
during these times? No, I giggle too because like damn, like
and I remember this, yeah.
We was not okay. I'm okay now, but I'm kind of scared to throw myself back into the semester. I have like 2 weeks left. I'm like, please, Lord, help me.
Enjoy these 2 weeks, shit.
Yeah, no.
Like, for real.
Oh my gosh, this was my hardest semester too. I don't even know why, but I was doing like a lab. I was doing an online, like I was doing lab and then the online class, and then I was taking 6 classes all at once, and like I passed, guys, but I was so scared. I was so scared that I was not gonna pass, but ultimately, yes, we did it. Ultimately, we did it, but people were getting in my way. But this semester, they will not, because I will actually be beating the shit out of them this time.
Real.
If they do. Yes.
I feel like this semester we really felt the pressures and all of the academic struggles of what it feels like to be a student at a college and at a predominantly white institution, both of us, because we did it.
We did it. Yes, we won.
We won. Like November, December, it was like, do not
talk to me.
Do not talk to me. Because I'm like hanging on by a thread, just barely saving my life. But we're here. We made it to the new year.
Right.
We witnessed a lot.
We witnessed the rise and fall of a Midwest princess.
We did.
For real.
We did.
For real. Yeah.
And this is award season.
Oh, and this is award season. And I just watched the Golden Globes too, and that was fun.
Yeah. How'd it go?
My gosh. Okay, guys. So this is like for gay people. Well, straight people can enjoy it too. But basically.
But if you're gay, open up.
Yes.
So ears.
Basically, they had Jeff Goldblum and Michelle Yeoh. So sorry. Present an award, and obviously they were on the cast of Wicked, and they were talking about before like they presented the awards, like, oh, like, I know a lot of people, like, they've been calling me like certain names or certain terms like on the internet. Like Jeff Goldblum said, like, oh, they're calling me Zaddy. What does that mean? And then like Michelle Yeoh was like, yes, like, I've been like reading like all these comments, like everyone's calling me mother, or that I'm slaying the house boots down, or that in general, like, I'm just slaying. And like
it's crazy how far gay slang and lingo has gone.
Whoever those interns that were making, writing that for them, you guys ate that one. And especially if you're gay, great job. But
especially like I feel the shift. And
it was so funny because like you could see within like your peripheral, like there was Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo, like they were both like, yes, like house boots down, like they were like house boots down. And I was like, well, yes, I love this. And like the whole thing with like the seating arrangement, Lena was supposed to be in the middle, Cynthia on the left, and then Ariana Grande on the right. But Cynthia went in the middle and Lena was on the side. So I was just like, oh wow, like this is crazy.
Yeah, like they were not trying to play.
Like, is Cynthia gonna snatch Ariana from Ethan?
I've been hearing about it.
But obviously it's all
I support.
It's all jokes.
I support. No,
right.
I support.
because I don't want anyone to come for me.
True.
Yes.
True.
Yes, but a very eventful award season. Very funny.
We watched Wicked, which is up for a lot of awards this year. And that's how you do it. That's how you defy some fucking gravity.
Yes.
No, yeah, it was a really good watch. We watched it with a couple of our friends, as well as us two, obviously. We had to show up in our pink and green attire.
Yes, we did.
We got the memo, and it was really good.
Yes, it was really good.
For the length of the movie, it moved really well, and I'm happy that it's on digital now, because I'll probably like rent it or something. I want to rewatch it.
Yeah, me too. And I was going through like the entire process of grief the entire time.
Oh my god.
But our friend Sarah was making us laugh like so crazy. Like she was like, oh, like, daddy.
She really was.
Yeah.
And then it's always the fucking us, the Latinos, the minorities that are sneaking food into the fucking.
Oh yeah, we sneaked
theater.
in like tacos.
We did.
Yeah.
It's our go-to.
Yes, it is our go-to.
Our street tacos.
Yes, I love tacos.
Got to.
Yes.
I'm always scared to like open the tin foil next to the person next to me because if I get onions, I'm like, damn. Like, I don't want them to smell it, but then I also know this will be like an auditory experience, so you're gonna hear it and smell it. So I'm trying my best to be like as quiet and conservative with my food as possible. But
yes,
I be fucking that shit up. Let's get into our media of the week. You guys already know what time it is, the time you've all waited for. So this week's media of the week, I guess. This episode's media of the week from me is including a couple of different outlets. So I have some movies on here, some music, some different forms of entertainment. What? Oh, I saw that. I have lore about that. So one of the films that I wanted to talk about today was a film that I saw. I think it's from last year or from 2023, I guess now, but it's called All of Us Strangers. It follows the love story between these two men, and I don't know, it kind of tackles on themes of loneliness, love, and loss, and that shit kind of broke me. We had a whole conversation about it afterwards, just like breaking it down. And
we're like, no, gay people, no.
Gay people, no. Why must you suffer?
So much more than your
already
counterparts.
I know, but it was really good. If it's not, no, I guess it's not because the award season for that year passed. Did it win anything? Do you know?
I think some awards, but it did not win that many. I was
which
like,
it deserved. Yeah, it's a good film. You guys got to go check it out. You won't be disappointed.
I had recommended it to Ethan like a while ago, and I was like, oh, but like if you watch this, you gotta hold on. And I did. The entire time, because it was not funny.
It was not funny. I was so upset with the ending. The Substance.
Whoa. I watched it on movie, bro. I literally got a...
Wait, me too.
Yeah,
like a free trial.
I got the free college student trial. I was like, hey, let's try it.
You know what?
Oh my gosh, Demi Moore. She won Best Actress at the Golden Globes for her performance in The Substance. And honestly, I hope she's gearing for that Oscar campaign.
Yeah.
They better give that Oscar, because that performance, she was mostly acting by herself the entire time in the course of the film. And it's just like the way that she talks about how like, yeah, like there's certain like societal pressures and age and all these things. Like it's so crazy.
It was just like the themes that it kind of talked about, and just kind of seeing how, I don't know, I guess like how quiet and reserved her character was, yet you can still feel like the story and the emotions and all of it. It was cool to watch. I'm glad she won. Then Christmas Day happened, of course, the Beyonce Bowl. It reminded me of when we went to go see the Renaissance film, just like seeing it live. You don't have to watch it live, but production was great, choreography was great, no notes. I'm ready for whatever the announcement on the 14th has to offer.
Right.
We will be in attendance. We will be in attendance. As for music, and I guess just kind of like veering off from like halftime, Super Bowl is coming up. Kendrick will be performing. And there are talks that he might bring out SZA, which if that happens, that's you see my wallpaper.
Yes,
like,
I see your wallpaper.
I'd be fucking floored bad. GNX was a great album. It took me a little bit to kind of get into it. I didn't really do a deep dive, but I'm really starting to get into it a little bit more now. My favorite would have to be Reincarnated and Lana. The SOS Deluxe came out. My favorite from that would have to be, at the moment, either Another Life or Crybaby. Eliminate white men with do-rags, because you have no business.
What?
Oh, I need to meet whoever you just said.
Kill him.
Kill. Electric chair.
Electric chair for him.
Tom and Zendaya are engaged. She got the ring before the baby. I know that was causing a lot of discourse, but I'm happy for them. Happy for her.
Wait, so is it official? Because, like, I know, like, everyone is saying it's official, but they both haven't said anything. Like, Tom Holland's been promoting his, like, non-alcoholic beer, and Zendaya hasn't said anything.
Yeah, I feel like their silence is, like, kind of deafening, though. Like, the fact that it kind of has spiraled off into this big old thing and nobody said anything. I think it's real.
Clock it.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's pretty much it for my media of the week. The only thing I kind of wanted to briefly shout out, I guess, or like an honorable mention would be the whole Luigi Mangione situation, which we had much to
we have
discuss.
not talked about that.
We have not. But
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I'll start off. Well, yes, Luigi Mangione. Sorry, guys. That man is so hot. He could take it, whether from a man or a woman. I'm sorry, like.
He's bisexual, right?
Right, and I love him for that. And he's so cute and he's so sexy. Obviously, he's Italian and he's got that beautiful Italian nose.
Such a great smile.
Such
like
a great
everybody
smile,
sees
like,
you.
yes, like yes.
When the whole
I want to send him a letter. I want to send him a letter like so bad. I do.
Wait,
I feel like I should because then I will be able to tell my children like, look, this was supposed to be your dad.
But he got locked up.
But he got locked up. Right. Okay. But I went to go see with my friends. I went to go see Baby Girl. That was really cool. That was really fun. Very horny. Medium soft-esque porn.
Okay.
Damn near. But Nicole Kidman, I'm honestly happy for older women having representation because sometimes I feel like there isn't enough representation that, like, you know, women are so horny even when they're 60. Like, sorry, women are still going to be horny.
Right.
I don't care.
No matter what age.
Yeah, but it was just so beautiful. Like, the entire film, like, I really loved it. I started crying at some point. I don't even know why. Oh, and Antonio Banderas was in it. I didn't even know he was. Fine as hell. He could take it, period. I thought him and Harris Dickinson were gonna kiss at some point. You know, whoever was on the producing team did not do me justice. That's okay though. It doesn't matter. Perverts came out last night from Ethel Cain. Love her. Love the music. I've been listening to some parts of it, but I think I need to like put on some headphones and like go in a corner and like just like listen to that entire performance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then we went to go see Nosferatu with my friends as well last night. You see how much media I've been digesting? But yeah, we went to go see Nosferatu. Very good storyline. I really appreciated that there's like an allegory behind it, and also the cinematography. Cinematography was gorgeous, very beautiful, very exciting. Can't wait what else Robert Eggers gives us in the future. He's taking it. Love him.
He's taking it.
Love that white man to death. Like he made The Witch. He made The Lighthouse. He made The Northman.
The Witch.
Yes, like I love him.
Oh, okay.
He's so good. Yes, like.
I'm familiar with his game. Okay.
Yes, I hope I can see you in the future. And then yes, I hope we can take a picture one day and like I can be like, I literally love you in all your movies and like you're so beautiful and like your beautiful eyes, like you have beautiful blue eyes. Right, but he had blue eyes, so I'm just sorry guys.
Sure.
And then Debí Tomar Más Fotos also came out on the 5th, which was around like the time of the I was gonna say the Day of the Dead. Los Reyes Magos. That was really cool, really fun. But yeah, you guys should listen to it. Really good. Also, short film.
I started listening to it today.
Yes.
It was pretty good.
Yes. And watch the short film also, you guys. You guys need to see that gentrification and a lot of things are at play, especially with corruption and, you know, what's happening in Hawaii, what's happening in Mexico, what's happening in Puerto Rico. It is not funny. Do not play.
Don't play.
I know some Puerto Ricans are in my corner literally right now as we speak, and I'm honestly so happy that they get to see this side of representation for them and they see like someone that is able to, you know, become such a big pillar for social justice in Puerto Rico, because we know as we speak like it is very corrupt, and I just wish things would be different for them, you know, because they are part of the United States, but it only benefits the United States when they need it to, you know. Other than that, they do disrespect Puerto Rican people, and I do not play. There was I had not talked about this, but there was like a Republican saying like in New York like a couple months ago, this guy like talked shit about Puerto Ricans. They rallied up, this and that. Everybody rallied up, whatever. We lost, but it's okay. We take it. We take the L, right? We don't go to the Capitol and like, you know what I mean? But yes, babes, that's it from me though.
I mean, very well said. I feel like. Wait, what is that on? What can you stream the short film on?
It's on YouTube.
Oh, okay. I gotta check that out.
It's on Bad Bunny's YouTube.
YouTube channel. Okay.
Yes. Oh, it's so hot too.
Gentrification is real, and I feel like it's an experience that even if you don't directly identify with, it's like you know somebody that has been affected by it, or like through connections. You know what I mean? It's so much more prevalent than I think people realize. Me being a product of that a couple of years back, having to move from my childhood home, which no longer exists, but very well said. I want to go.
Right. But we will kill those investors.
Oh.
We will find them.
You already know I'm boycotting.
We will find them.
We will find them.
Yes.
I have the information set. But
yes. Any shout outs to professors? Me, I'm like, I want to give a shout out to my Spanish professor because he did not fail me even if I missed like almost like a month and a half of school. Thank you.
I want to shout out my professor who taught race and racism in Milwaukee. She just wrote my letter of recommendation for my grad school application. She was one of a couple of my recommenders, but
A queen.
a queen, truly.
A woman of color, yes.
And she knows what the fuck she's talking about.
Yeah.
And I really appreciate her. She really opened up my eyes and kind of allowed me, on the point of gentrification, kind of allowed me to like process and share my experience being an Afro-Latino from this very segregated city, and just like share my lived experiences, kind of things that I learned about in class, because she understood the value of having a first-hand source of somebody that actually experienced and went through these roller coaster of experiences, got like really valued my voice in the class. So I felt that it was just right for her to write that letter. So
Right, and we love her for that.
Shout out Jody.
Yes, and lastly, I want to shout out my film professor. Ben, please do not punish me for this. But most of the time for this film course, not that I was missing a lot, I was not, but it was just sometimes very detrimental, just because like around this time I get very depressed because the passing of my mom and everything. I just like for the month of December, like I basically call it quits on everyone. But yeah, after the election, my teacher, Ben, I told him, hey, I can't go to class today. Like, I'm very overwhelmed. Like, I can't do this. Like, I hate my life. I hate the position that we are in. And, like, ultimately, he made the space for me. And that email that he sent me, he ate. Like, he knew. He was like, like, I get to be a white man, but, I worry about my black and brown brothers and sisters. Like, my queer family, like, the LGBTQ plus, like, anybody else, like, like I will do what I can to support my students and support the people around me. And I was like, okay, like, well, yes, like, love you. Love you, Ben.
Love you, Ben. He's a real one. Real recognizes real.
Real recognizes real, yes. As we were doing part of the segment.
We'll save some of this for another time. All right, you guys, that has been our media of the week. We want to thank you guys for tuning in as always. We really appreciate you guys, your support. We have a lot of new stuff coming up this year. We're going to try to be a bit more, we are going to be way more consistent this time around. We're going to switch our format of the way that we do the episodes a little bit, and you're going to see a lot more visual elements because we have a new addition to our team who you guys may or may not be able to meet in the future. Right. I don't want to say too much on that.
Yeah, because we're going to put him in a cage until we allow him to get out.
Our unpaid intern.
Yeah.
But
he's in the room with us.
He's actually in the room with us, just like, doing his little thing, drawing away. But
this is what Martin Luther King felt.
Yes. He's in the corner, not saying a word while the people of color are at the microphone with the platform. This is what we fought for. No, but yeah, stay tuned for next week's episode, you guys. We're going to touch back. We're going to give you guys a little bit of an update on one of the topics that we talked about in our first episode, our stalker childhood experience, if you will.
Yes.
We have updates.
And they're very juicy, and you guys are going to want to stick around and listen to that because actually, I did not know that you could just call anyone your daddy.
All will be revealed soon. Right.
And then we will also be diving into our childhood stuff and, having our little mini stories and everything, guys. So
break down the lore a little bit more.
Yes, break down a little bit more lore. I know you guys want to know more lore. So we will do our lore on the podcast.
Well,
yes. And we're sorry that it also had to be cut up a little bit because obviously, guys, we will give you our episodes again once we're getting paid. Once we get paid, once you guys go on the Patreon, I don't know, something like that. Like, we'll figure it out. We will give you longer episodes.
Maybe we'll release a little something from our previous our episode that we have in the vault too. Yes,
but expect the next episode in obviously the 2 weeks and everything.
Well, yes.
And on that note,
this has been Navigating 20s.
Yes, with your hosts, Jocelyn and Ethan.
We'll see you guys next time.
Okay, bye. Goodbye.